Welcome back to our journey exploring the microscopic world inside the computer case. Today, we join the Toy Squad as they venture into the most mysterious and dark area, the hidden corner behind the HDD bay. In this place, light from the distant LED strips on the motherboard can barely reach, creating a gloomy atmosphere filled with deep shadows. Dust has built up over years, forming gray dunes that ripple like a real desert. Tiny lint fibers intertwine like dried grass on the cold metallic floor. Wise, the bright red monkey scout, is struggling to climb over a massive power cable. He looks so small and alone in this vast space. Suddenly, Wise's mechanical feet slip on the grease-slicked dust. He loses his balance and falls straight into a deep dust pit hidden behind the case wall. Wise scrambles up amidst a cloud of swirling dust, looking around to see nothing but towering metal walls surrounding the pit. He quickly presses the communication button on his headset to call Moon, but only faint static comes through. A glowing red warning icon appears on Wise's chest, signaling that his battery is down to 5%. The worried monkey curls up, wrapping his long cable tail around himself for warmth while waiting for rescue. Meanwhile, at the Toy Squad's brightly lit base, Ms. Smart is checking the attendance list on her tablet. She realizes with a shock that Wise has completely stopped responding and alerts Captain Moon. Moon immediately orders Genius to activate the full-range radar system. A blue radar circle appears, but the HDD bay area is nothing but a black zone of heavy interference. BYTE-DOG barks, signaling something is wrong, and Wisdom the spider confirms that carbon dust particles are completely jamming the transmission. Moon swings his starlight baton to give the order to roll out, and the team heroically enters the boundary between light and darkness in the dust desert. They stop before a giant dune. Giant steps forward, lowering his scoop and plowing continuously to clear a path. Genius switches on his headlamps to pierce the darkness, revealing old, buried complaints. Moon raises his starlight baton high to search for a radar signal, and finally, a faint red dot appears on the screen. Smart coordinates the team toward the SATA slots according to the coordinates found. The journey is incredibly difficult, as dust motes float like ghosts in the beams of the headlamps. A dust crab made of lint suddenly jumps out to block the way, startling BYTE-DOG into a massive sneeze that blows the monster into scraps of fabric. Wisdom the spider crawls up the case wall to spin silk as a relay station, confirming Wise is right beneath a thick pile of power cables. Giant uses his brute strength to lift the massive cable coil, letting dust fall over his head so the team can squeeze through. By now, Wise has completely run out of energy. His headset light goes dark, and he falls asleep in the encompassing gloom. Moon calls out loudly but receives no answer. Smart is so worried her hands tremble on the tablet. Luckily, BYTE-DOG sniffs something out and leads the team into a narrow crevice between two SSD brackets. Genius's lamps illuminate Wise's red hand poking out from a pile of gray lint. Moon orders Giant to use the vacuum at maximum power to clear the dust burying their comrade. Wise's limp body is revealed, gray with dust. Moon picks him up and shakes him gently, but Wise remains motionless. Wisdom the spider quickly pulls an emergency charging cable from his abdomen and plugs it into the port on Wise's back. The charging signal begins to pulse, and Wise's eyes blink before slowly opening. Wise looks at Moon and Giant and chuckles, thinking he has gone to toy heaven. The squad cheers as BYTE-DOG jumps up to lick Wise's face, though the monkey has to push him away because he's so dirty. The mission isn't over yet, as a dust storm from the case fan begins to surge toward them. Moon orders a cleanup while retreating. Giant swings his scoop like a knight, clearing the dunes in their path. Moon uses his wings to create a reverse wind to gather the dust for Giant to suck up, while Genius sprays a nano solution to clump the particles together. They race the storm past giant capacitors that look like skyscrapers. Giant looks back and swallows the tail end of the dust storm into his belly in a satisfying finish. As they enter the safe light zone, the team stops to breathe a sigh of relief. Wise looks at his soot-covered shell and laughs at himself, saying he looks like a piece of burnt charcoal. Smart uses her optical duster to polish Wise until he's as shiny as new, allowing him to check his reflection in Moon's silver armor to strike a stylish pose. Genius uses an air blower to clean BYTE-DOG's fur, making the puppy spin around in delight. Captain Moon is determined to clear the dust desert once and for all by planting his starlight baton into the ground to create a shockwave pulse. Every dust particle hiding in the narrow gaps is forced out onto the main floor, and Giant simply drives in circles, vacuuming them all up. The metallic floor appears spotless, reflecting the vibrant RGB lights as the capacitor minions emerge from hiding to cheer in joy. Wise receives a star from the minions and sticks it onto Moon's pilot helmet as a reward. Wise promises not to wander off alone again, while Giant teases that his stomach is already full of Wise's dust. Smart logs the mission as a complete success with 100% cleanliness. The team looks toward the case fan blowing a cool breeze, feeling proud of their clean computer city. Wise performs one last backflip over a SATA cable, and the team lines up, ready to say goodbye. Now it's time for our beloved viewers. The whole squad stands before the camera with radiant smiles. Moon standing majestically in the center, Giant showing off his plastic muscles, and Smart and Genius waving a friendly greeting. A massive green checkmark appears, confirming the mission's brilliant success under a rain of confetti. Moon removes his pilot helmet to bow and thank you for joining this dramatic rescue. Smart reminds everyone not to let dust invade their computers, while Wise calls on you to hit like if you thought his dust evasion skills were elite. Giant doesn't forget to tease Wise, saying he only got stuck because he ran out of juice, making the whole team laugh. Genius and Wisdom the Spider spin Silk to create a virtual subscribe button, and BYTE-DOG quickly runs over to stomp on it with a satisfying ting sound. Smart invites everyone to comment on which area they should clean next, and Wise blows a heart-filled kiss goodbye. The whole team turns around to march toward their glowing base in the distance as the screen fades into the channel logo. Before the very end, BYTE-DOG runs back to lick the screen with a slurp, leaving an adorable virtual smudge. Wise pokes his head out to wink, and Giant waves one last time from afar. The lights in the case fade down, leaving only the team's tiny LED lights twinkling like stars. One last dust particle flying past is snatched up by Giant's vacuum as a surprise gift for viewers who stayed until the end. The screen goes dark, the circle shrinking into BYTE-DOG's eye before fading out completely. Goodbye, and see you in the next episode.